It's been a little minute since I posted my last video. I haven't posted a video in like a month, so I just, I'm just trying to, stop procrastinating. And that's what I'll be talking to you guys about, I plan to not make this video like too long, but I just feel like I want to get some things out. First and foremost, I want to just say thank y'all for anybody who has been supporting me on my TikTok, you know what I'm saying? We still going crazy over there, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot has changed. A lot of things, happened. And, I'm not going to get too much into detail about it, but just know that, it has me, moving different. With this content creating, thing that I'm doing right now, I never expected for it to be like so much. And I feel like I've been procrastinating a lot. I would say I will get to a video, or like I will be making a YouTube video, but I don't do it. I was supposed to have a Q&A for y'all. And even so, I was supposed to have a video up for my birthday, you know what I'm saying, showing y'all like what was going on or what I was doing on my birthday, but I never got a chance to do that. That would have been like some great content, but I just didn't. I've been procrastinating on a lot of videos. I've been in my head too much. And I just felt straight up lazy for not being on point to what I was doing. I really wish that I could have moved a lot better than what I've been doing. It's never okay to like compare yourself to others, but not to brag, but I got some like amazing friends, you know what I'm saying? I got some amazing friends, you know what I'm saying? They do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? They make their content, you know what I'm saying? They doing good, like they booming. And I really wish that I could have that level of consistency that they do, but I just don't. And I'm working my best to change that because I really want to do this. It's all I've ever wanted. Again, like I said, I've wanted this since I was little. I've always wanted to start my own YouTube channel. I've always wanted to work for something. During my time in like middle school and high school, I have never truly worked for something that I actually wanted. I had jobs, don't get me wrong. I had jobs, but I never really truly worked for something that I was proud of. I never really took the time to actually tell myself like, yo, I'm proud that I did that. Like, I worked too damn hard. Like, I put in that much effort. Like, I worked hard for that. I never told myself that. I ain't never told myself that, and I don't know when that time will come, and this is hard. This is real hard. The point of this video is just me venting, what's been going on in my head, how I've been feeling lately. And I want to bring you guys on that journey too, because like I said, I love doing this. And I'm making this as like a personal diary. I know when you go and you scroll like on those two videos, it says sit and talk. Yeah, I'm planning to try to maybe I'm making this a series. I don't know. But sometimes we need to sit and talk. We need to sit and talk to each other because you never know what the other person could be going through behind the screen. And sometimes it's just okay to do a checkup. You really need to have that daily checkup or monthly checkup. You know what I'm saying? And I actually want to get into this, actually. I've been trying to find a perfect way to help me vent to y'all. And the one person that really stuck out to me for inspiration was Vel the Human. Shouts out to the human race, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite YouTuber, by the way. So, yo, Vel, if you watching this, bro, hey, yo, you my favorite, bro. I love your vids, bro. You be cooking. You be whipping that shit up, bro. I appreciate the content, bro. Like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you see me, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool, you know what I mean? But when I was watching his videos, like two videos stuck out to me. His take a risk and watch if you need help. I'm not gonna lie, those videos were so relatable. I can only imagine how hard it was for him to build up like what he has going on right now. I can only imagine how hard and how much he struggled, how many talks and like how many links he had to go through in order to get to where he is today. You know, I yearn for that type of improvement in my life to where I think about, you know, the things that I'm going through right now and the things that I could have. I think about the things that I could have in the future. And also, this is what makes, you know, him so relatable because as a content creator, we want to make videos so bad. Like we want to do this for y'all and we do it for ourselves. Not gonna lie, I do this for me. I do this for y'all too, but I do this for me and I do this for the people around me. And I do this to give people inspiration that if I can do this, you can do it too. I was always viewed as a quiet kid in class, man. I feel like nobody knew me, but now I have a chance for people to know me, to know what I'm about, what I plan to do, what I plan to do in the future, what type of moves I'm about to make. Like, yo, I get a chance to speak my own opinions and give content to those who are just like me. You know, we think about a lot of things like, yo, like even self-doubt, like even self-doubt, like what's gonna happen to this video? Like, am I ever gonna blow up? Am I ever gonna do numbers? One part of a video that really stuck out to me, what he said was, yo, I need to make something happen fast or I'm just gonna have to do something else.
I gave myself an ultimatum. I had a set subscriber goal that I wanted to hit before the year ended. This was around February. The year just started and I was giving myself a promise that if I don't hit this certain goal at this specific time frame, then maybe I need to pack it up and find something else to do. I really didn't want to find anything else to do, but that's the reality that I would have to face if I didn't reach the goal.
Because right now I'm in a position to where I need to do something with my life. That's the type of that's the type of mindset that I have right now. I want to do something with my life. And I love doing this. I want to make this a full-time thing. I really do. Cuz all I ever do is content. All I ever do is make videos like in my room or anywhere else that I go. Like I make content with friends, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I need to make something of myself. And I love doing this like so much. So I just want to give a big shout out to Vel. Yo, man, your content is great. I love what you do. I love the things that you say when you do your sit down and talks too as well. And yo, I wish nothing but the best of luck to you. And I hope that you have everything that you ever needed. And congratulations on the new apartment, man. I really appreciate the content, like for real. I still feel behind sometimes. I feel behind sometimes. Because here, I just graduated, like not just, but I graduated high school and then I moved on to college. I did a year for college and then I moved back, like I moved in with some people, with some relatives. And you know, I was really at that dark place in my mind to where I'm just like, yo, did I mess up? Did I mess up a chance to build a legacy for myself? Like, did I really ruin that for myself? I really wish I could have done things differently. That's what I think about. During that time when it was time for us, you know, to go and leave college, that's what I was thinking about. Like, yo, like I did just a year in college. And I feel like I didn't accomplish anything there. Like I didn't. Like I wasn't ready. Like listen, like a lot of things were running through my mind at that time. I'm not gonna lie, I did have fun in college. I did have fun in college. I will not stress that. I had fun in college. You know, I met a lot of great people, a lot of great friends that I still talk to this day, who are getting into that content wave too, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I feel like I could have put in more of the effort to be there. I really wish I could have put more the work in. I really wish I could have made a difference to myself that I can actually go in and do the work, but I didn't do it. And I wasn't even ready to go to college in the first place. You know, I wasn't ready to handle, you know, all the tests, you know, all the writing, you know, showing up to class. You know what I mean? I really wish I could have done things so differently than what I did. And what makes me feel bad is that I let my mama waste all that money just for me to not even graduate or finish strong, you know. And I know my mama is my biggest supporter. I know. I know my mama will always be my biggest supporter. I know that's her job to help me out. Even when I mess up, I know that's her job to like still help me out. But it's just like I'm very considerate when it comes to people's feelings. Like it got to a point to where I put people's feelings over my own. Now with my mama, I'm always gonna do that. I'm always gonna put her feelings first and then mine comes second. Cause that's my mama. Like I love my mama, like for real. And I would just put like, yo, like I let mom like I really wasted everything. I kept having like bad thoughts like in my mind, like, yo, like I wasted like every resource, all that money that was put into that schooling. Like I really wasted that time and I really could have put in that effort, but I chose not to. And because that I was only thinking of my own self-doubt and was getting too distracted of what I was doing, you know, getting mad at myself, like, yo, I can only be mad at myself because I didn't put that much effort in and because I didn't put in the work. So I have to deal with that consequences. It took me a while to like say to myself, like, yo, that's your own fault. You didn't put in the effort. You didn't do the work. All that time that you spent procrastinating and like doing whatever, you could have taken the time to actually study and actually put in the work and used every resource that you had there, but I didn't. And I really wish that I could. I really wish that I can go back because it seemed fun. It really did. It really seemed fun, but I didn't. And now I'm starting from it feels like every time like I think about those times to where like I didn't do enough, it puts me back in this mindset of like, damn, I'm in square one. What's next? And I still have people telling me like, what's your plan? And it's not like I don't have a plan. It's just that I want this plan to make sense. I want this plan to make sense. And I need to make sure that this plan is actually going to get me to where I need to be in life. That's the one thing that I'm thinking about too. Like, what is my plan? What plan do I have? And like I said, it's not the fact that I don't have a plan, because I have a plan. I have an idea on what I want to do and how I want to move forward in my life. But at the same time, there's so many delays. There's so many things like keeping that, like preventing that from happening. Like I'm supposed to go out to like, I'm going somewhere where I'm going to meet a whole bunch of content creators and stuff like, and like having my own place and like moving how I want to move and actually working for what I want and like working towards a goal for myself. And not only that, like to not feel so stressed every single day, every single time that I pick up my phone and I feel like recording a video Like, I'll do the video and like, yeah, I'll feel great that I did a video, but in the back of my mind, it's just like, yo, is this putting is this putting gas in your tank? Is this helping you get food? Like, is this helping you make a down payment on an apartment? Like, is this gonna help you travel? Is this going to give you a life that you've always dreamed of? And there's always another question that I ask myself too. It's like, is it worth it? I say yes because everybody goes through these types of things. Everybody is going to have self-doubt. Everybody's going to question a lot of things that they've been through, what they should have done, how they move now, on how they want to move in the future. Like, everybody has this mindset. And I will say sometimes in the end, it's always worth it. It's always worth it. I have this mindset to myself to where, like, I want this. Like, I want this bad. And I love doing this for y'all. And I love doing this for myself because it puts a name out there for me. And I want to make that impact to so many people who are just like me, who were always like so quiet, like who didn't have anybody to talk to. Like, they have so much talent that it shouldn't be wasted. That talent that you have, don't waste that. That thing that you have that you always do, that people amaze you for, like, don't hide that. Like, what are you doing? Don't hide that. Because you never know. That talent that you have could bring you so much success that you don't even know it by now. And just like how I want to be somebody in life, that talent that you have is going to get you places, to make a name for yourself. And not only that, to make more people influence and to inspire others to do the same thing that you do. And again, is it worth it? Yeah. If I knew that I made an impact to somebody, if I knew that I inspired somebody to come out their shell and actually do what they wanted to do, then this shit is worth it. Like, this shit is worth everything. Like, it's worth so much that I can be able to inspire people to do what they've always wanted to do. And like, again, I wasn't ready for college, you know, including everything else I just told you. I wasn't ready for all of that. But one thing that one advice that I got from somebody, sometimes nobody's ready. Sometimes nobody is ready for the unknown. Like, but that's what makes you stronger. If you put yourself out there and if you do like a different task, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to mess up. Like, you're going to mess up like so many times. Like, no, I wouldn't say so many times. I said that wrong. You're not going to mess up. You're going to mess up a few times. You're going to mess up a few times, but eventually you're going to get it right. Eventually you're going to get it right. Eventually it's going to become second nature to you. Like, you're not always going to mess up at everything. Sometimes you need that little push. Sometimes you need to get out of things that make you comfortable to make you uncomfortable. And that's what I basically had to learn. Like I said, I really wish that the year I had, could have ended off, better, a little better, But that doesn't mean it can't get better. That doesn't mean that I can't do better in the future. That doesn't mean that all is lost. There's always time to make something of yourself. There's always time to have a plan, another plan for yourself. There's always time to have that backup. Just make sure that it's right for you. Just make sure that it's something that you want to do. Just make sure that you're sure about it and that you're going out and achieving it. Because if you're just going out and you're hesitating, you're going to feel a little lost. You're going to feel a little lost. But I guarantee you, if you really want it, go out and get it. Go out and do it, and don't ever give up. And don't let nobody tell you what you can or cannot do. All the self-doubt that you have in your mind, don't let nobody feed that self-doubt, and don't you give in to that self-doubt. Because let me tell you something, this world already puts us down enough. There's no reason why you should do it to yourself too. And like I said, you're going to go through a lot, but you got this. But anyway, I wanted to make this video really short and simple, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully it is short, like depending on how much I got to edit, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come out and tell y'all I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm 20 now. I was 19 during those 2 videos. I'm 20 now. And I got a long road ahead of me once I hit 21, like for real. But hey, I love y'all. Please stay safe. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.